Alright, talk.
What's up,
Alright.
dude?
Alright, hi. How's it going? Alright, I'm good now. Sorry.
All right, all right. You ready? You all good now?
Yeah.
Very good, very good. So
Hey
what's
man, how's it going? I haven't talked to you in so long.
I know. What the hell's going on? How are you?
Man, I've been living it up in
Yeasty Ioda
NYC,
just resubscribed for
That's
7
good.
months.
Thank you for the sub,
Looking
bro.
real sussy.
But that's so you're in New York now, right? Sorry, I fucking blanked out for a second. I had my alerts.
Yeah. I'm in New York doing musical theater college things, and then I'm probably gonna head back in the summer and then come back in October for good.
Oh, okay, cool. Back to New
Yeah,
York for
probably.
good.
Yeah. Then come back and get an apartment.
You gonna live? Who are you living? What are you doing right now? Who do you live with? Your girlfriend?
Nah, I go into her apartment like every night,
Oh,
so
wow.
I basically live there. But
It sounds like you better. It sounds like your dad's wasting his money on your apartment, bro.
yeah, well, actually, I pay for college, so I'm wasting my own money on this dorm. But I'm about to start paying for an apartment probably with my buddy.
Okay, that's cool. All right, very good.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So, what the hell's going on with theater school?
Well, oh gosh, a lot of things have. I mean, I think I talked. Did I talk to you like when the first incident happened with my class?
I don't think so. I think you mentioned it, but we didn't really get into it.
Yeah, like basically, like I knew going to theater school it would be an experience with my beliefs.
Sure, yeah.
Because I'm not liberal, I'm not conservative.
You're certainly more conservative than the stereotypical theater kid. I'll tell you that.
That's true. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
I think most people are, honestly.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's liberal central over here.
Especially in New York. Yeah, no,
which is
battlefield.
Painful. But so I like made a video. I made a video like one of my POVs, and it was like POV you miss class because you pretend you have a disability or something.
Oh, was that recently that you made that? How long ago was that?
It was like first week I got here, like very first week I got to college.
Oh, okay.
And so like literally 10 weeks ago. And then I woke up at 7 a.m. to a chick from my cohort beating on my door. And,
okay.
And I opened the door and I was like, hello? And she was like, you're an effing prick. And she was like, she was like, I can't believe you made that video. You're a terrible person. Kill yourself. And so that was my first experience.
Jesus Christ. She really said all that?
Yeah, and a bunch of other things. I'm just not going to say. But
that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that was my first like experience, and then I realized I was like, "Oh crap!" Like, here I am going to.
They were waiting for it.
Yeah. I was like, "Golly!" And then
I'm looking for the TikTok. Is it still up, or did you get rid of it?
I took it down. Bro.
Oh, okay, that's fair. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
And that's what I said. I talked to because she thought it was about somebody in our cohort, and it wasn't. Like.
Okay. She thought it was about someone specific, but you were just naming.
The chicks, literally, the chicks in my college need to realize that the world don't revolve around them.
Right. Well, you're a big celebrity, Gideon. So you'd be like, listen, I don't even know who you are. What's your name? You know, you just gotta Joshua World of T-shirts it.
Like, whatever.
Anyway, so what happened from that point?
Well, right after that, I started the "I hate all women" trend.
Right. Yeah.
And like, my cohort wasn't a fan of that because I'm in an all women's class.
Oh, well, that makes sense. And just so people know, I'm sure everybody does, but like that's reactionary from like I hate all men, and then it was like, and the joke I think is like you hate all men or women, but then you actually like this specific.
The original was I hate all men, but when he loves me, I feel. And the chick who does that followed me and told me that I don't deserve the hate I got. Fun fact.
Yeah.
I think her username's like Harvard or something, and I don't, So
it was nice to have a respectful clapback, because yours was a nice
nice
I did.
Clapback. I was like, and I just wanted to provide the opportunity for guys to show off their girlfriends. You know?
Right. Did you have a girlfriend at that point?
No, I hadn't met my girlfriend.
Living vicariously through your stitches and your duets, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. So I said like I hate all women, but take a look at my girlfriend. So you know, all fun and games. Then all of a sudden, like I just start getting this massive amount of hate. So I start responding to it, and I start making responses, and like every response video is getting like 5 million views.
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah,
like,
you were getting a lot of attention on
I was
that.
like, I was like, yes, destroying the radical feminists. I love it. So I just kept on doing it because I don't give a crap. I'll destroy it. I mean, they're
Hey, ride it till it dies, right?
yeah. I mean, they're of course I'm writing it, and it's the fact that I get to destroy people who are extremely idiotic.
Right,
And I
yeah.
mean, it was easy to respond to everybody because every radical feminists has the same logic. It's like, oh, we need to be above men because they're the oppressors.
Right, like you can't respond with the same level of like hatred, which I don't even think either of those trends were necessarily hateful. They were just like antagonistic and like they're like, I'm not touching you. That's how I would. But like you can't
Yeah,
be like it's justifiable for women to hate men because of life, but like men can't react the same way because we're not oppressed. Kind of like a bullshit, logic.
yeah. So like, I mean, then that one chick you showed it on your YouTube video about me, which is great. I love it.
Oh, thank
But
you.
like, yeah, like Rylan Adams' cousin.
Who is that? I know she was famous. I had heard that she had like a famous, well, I guess cousin, family
Yeah,
member. But
she made a video saying, "Didn't you get banned?" And when she said that, I was like, "Oh crap! Like you've been a fan of me."
yeah, I
Because
don't think
that
anybody knew that.
like hardly anybody knows that I got banned at 200K and then got my account restored, but lost all my videos.
Why did you get banned at 200K?
I said the word marijuana. Not kidding.
Would you what?
That's literally why I got banned.
Okay, so you said marijuana and they banned. That's crazy. And they took your videos down from that?
Yeah, like almost every video had a strike.
Wow. Somebody must
Yeah.
have really not liked marijuana very much. Well, lucky for you, it's legal in New York now, so you can smoke away.
No thanks. I'm not a pothead devoid of any life like everybody else here. But you know,
Fucking
it's true, man. Everybody here,
swinging.
man. There's a reason that like I guess I'm kind of roasting myself in this, but like there's a reason that the students here go to a theater conservatory because they couldn't make it in an actual college setting
Oh my
because they're
god.
idiots.
Jesus,
Like,
you're just begging for the cancellation now, Cully. What
I don't. Oh, bro, I don't give a crap, dude.
if I
So
clip this
over it.
and put this on on TikTok, people, you're fucking the girls from your school are gonna be banging on your door again, telling you to kill yourself.
I mean, tell me what the square root of like 5 is, and then
I have
we'll
no
talk.
idea.
I don't know. Like,
What the
you
fuck?
know,
All right. Well, I mean, understandable. How are you doing? Well in school, though.
yeah, no, I'm doing great. No, like school's going amazing for me. My grades are fine. Well, my grades are great. I mean, it's a theater school. Like, how hard
Right.
can it get? Like, if you put people understand, like, if you go to a theater school, you put in the work and you get a good
Yeah,
grade.
it's like a
You
gender
don't-
studies degree, right?
yeah, like
You didn't like that?
you might get more jobs with this degree, believe it or not.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. I don't think that I don't even know what job you could get with a gender studies degree other than teaching gender studies.
I don't know, maybe sex with communist women.
Uh,
About it.
well, some people might like that. They might like to fuck
Poloboy?
communist women, but
Poloboy.
yeah, but not take care of their kids.
Oh man, I made a joke about that on my TikTok too.
It's fucked. So let's get to the doxing thing, and then we could talk about the other stuff. So what happened next? Did we talk about what happened with the trend? Did you ever? So what happened with that trend? Like, how did you find everything out?
Like find like the hate and the duets.
Yeah, did they like tell the school?
I mean, I just checked my mentions. No, I'm gonna tell you what.
Yeah, right. That's the juicy stuff.
This is that gets juicy, but I'm just telling you everything that's led up and like definitely half of my class because I have one class the whole semester. I don't have any other classmates. I have 10 classmates and nothing else. They all hate me. Like, or half of them hate me.
Oh my god.
I mean, do I care? No. But you know that they do, and I did get doxxed.
Mm-hmm.
My original house, actually. Somebody leaked it. Like made an account. And then way back when I almost got held off from graduating, I got doxxed then too, by a classmate in high school. They doxed where I went to high school, my parents and my mother's name, my mom and dad's name, and they actually made a secret account with my address, my home address.
Jesus Christ! And this was back in the day a bit.
This was way back in high school, so I've been doxed already. By the username on TikTok is Chris Atlantis. Like that's who it is. Like they.
Was that was that a fake like a moniker, or was that like a person that's trying to?
No, it was a person. It's a chick at my school that hates me. Even though don't call her a chick, or else she'll have an epileptic seizure.
Yeah, really. The female, call her a female, right? They love that.
She doesn't even like that. So but so I've already been doxxed by that person, and then the whole thing with the I hate all women happened, and then I got doxxed again. Somebody else made an account, like trying to show where I live, and then like this week, a few days ago, I got a call that somebody had called my college.
Okay.
So the call was basically it was with the head of the student affairs, and he
what does that mean? What is?
It's like I don't know. It's head of student affairs.
Okay, so it sounds important, but it probably isn't. All right.
I think it is. And he was like, hey, like, just want to let you know you're not in trouble, but your name was mentioned to us that you made like some offensive content. And I was like, oh gosh, like I was worried, like,
content. What a fucking.
I was worried like I got in trouble for like not wearing a mask when I went to the bathroom one time or something. Like I didn't know, but it turns out it was for TikTok, and I was like, oh my gosh, like my worst fears are coming true. Because I mean, there's a lot of friends I have that like one chick I know is getting kicked out of college, so like my mind was automatically going to like, crap, like am I about to get kicked out of this college? But then he was like, you're not in trouble, and he was like, but we heard that you said something about what happened in the classroom, and we want the classroom affairs to be kept in the class.
Oh, like you made a TikTok about the specific situation? Is that what they were more worried about?
Yes, that's what they said. And I said, okay, I know exactly what you're talking about, and I know exactly who called you. And I said, I just want to let you know my cohort hates me, and they're out to get me. And I said, I have 3 million followers on TikTok. And then he went, oh, S-word. And I was like, yeah. And he was S-word. Like, so if you get any more, I said, if you get any more calls, let me know, and I'll take down any video you want me to, because I want to keep going here. I don't want to get kicked out. I love this school. He was like, okay, thank you. You're very respectful. And
did he check on your TikTok to make sure you actually had 3 million followers?
No, he said he didn't even have TikTok. My name was just mentioned. So I explained to him. I had to explain to him what happened. So this is what happened. I made a video, and I was like, oh, you say you don't want to wear a mask because you don't want to look like a Republican while you're out here with blue hair and a rainbow flag T-shirt on.
Was that an indirect shot? Is that?
It was not, but somebody in my class did say that in class, and they thought it was about them. So they called the school. They got
again.
Either they called their school or they got their mom to call the school.
Wait, so was that the one that you got called to school on, or was this a second time?
Yeah, no, that was the one that called the school, because I thought it was somebody else. And then when he said like it's something that happened in the classroom, so I sent that person a message, and I was like, "Yo, if you got a problem, like." At least this one, I was like, at least this one chick had the balls to actually come and talk to me about it.
Yeah,
like,
she slammed on your door, right?
Yeah, I was like, at least this chick had the balls to come talk to me about it. Like, bro, like you're calling the school. Like, I was like,
yeah, she's trying to like the one girl just hates you. This girl wants you to like lose your whole like personhood. Like she wants you to get kicked out of school. Like that's right. There's a total difference between the two.
Yeah, exactly. It's like this is a school like I worked so hard to get into. I'm paying a lot of money to be there, and like I'm being taught by like people that are like Broadway professionals, and like that's very rare opportunity, and like all that and like the thought of like all that can go down the drain because of a TikTok like scares the crap out of me.
Yeah,
But
right.
like
I get that.
I don't. But it's not like I make like Nick Foster type content.
No,
Like,
you're very reined in. Like you just poke you poke a little fun. Like you don't even really
yeah.
you don't even have content that I would be like, okay, I understand why. Like
Yeah, yeah. Like there are mainstream celebrities who are more offensive than I am.
Yeah,
It's like,
right.
come on. And so like,
Well, you're directly in like the cancel culture field. Like you are in the most progressive space ever. Like New York.
yeah, and it's scary. I mean, it's really scary. So yeah, that's what happened. And yeah, there's a lot. Like there's some people in my cohort who do like me, and they were like, "Yo, like that's messed up. We got your back if anything does happen." But the fact that now I've had 2 different occasions to where like my education has been threatened over TikTok.
You sweating a little bit?
I mean, yeah, I'm a little. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it makes me a little nervous.
Maybe you should just sell your TikTok, man. Sell it for like see if you, how much money you can get for it. Maybe you can get like $25,000, $30,000, and
Nah, I'd never sell my TikTok. I mean, realistically, you know, I don't think TikTok's going anytime soon. And if I just continue to grow, then
probably not.
Yeah.
TikTok is an interesting thing. It's been so weird lately. Or I personally have just been so like not. I've been so bored of it personally. Like I haven't had the inspiration to really do anything on TikTok.
Yeah, like with the whole, I'm inspired because of the whole like World of T-shirts thing. Like that got me like.
Yeah, like you got a little bump from that. So yeah. So what the fuck's going on? Have you met Josh yet?
I have not. But I will give you a little exclusive, okay?
Okay.
If you want to show up to this, feel free. But I don't know if you want to.
Do I have to bring $50?
No, you don't. But he's getting a billboard on Times Square.
He's paying for a billboard on Times Square?
Somebody's getting him one.
Oh, somebody's getting him one. Okay.
Yeah, and it's on the 28th, and I'm going to that. So.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah.
I will. I'll meet him there. So if you, I haven't met you yet, but you should pull up if you want.
Yeah. Maybe I'm actually might. Just let me know closer because I'm terrible with that. But that's interesting. He's getting a billboard for his T-shirts. I'm assuming, right?
I mean, nah. He's just getting a billboard because he's the king of New York. You know.
Oh, is it going to be like the king of New York? It's not even going to be like an advertisement.
No.
Okay. Well, good for you. Know, I've noticed though with World of T-shirts, he's getting a little arrogant. There's been a lot of Joshua sightings. He told one person. He told one person that the reason that he charges for like $50 for a video is because they're gonna get famous off of him, so he should make some money. He's a little unhinged, you know.
Yeah, but you gotta think, right? Like this kid's obviously on the spectrum.
Yeah, for sure. I understand that.
And like. That's what makes me pissed is when like people are actually legitimately hating on him,
right?
For like something that he probably like he's probably in a different like reality because of this. You know,
I understand what you're saying. Like you're not wrong. I do think
like,
though.
I do believe you can knock people down a peg or humble people.
Yeah, I think that somebody needs to humble him, like his parents or something. Like his parents need to be like, "Hey, listen," you know.
Yeah, it's not going to be a bunch of people on TikTok because that's where he's famous. You know, it's going to have to be a close friend.
Like you have to rail him in.
He does. I have messaged him, and I will meet him in a week. So I'll talk to him then. But like, and when I talk to him, because I know he knows who I am, like then we'll see like how he actually is, like with people that he knows. Well, but if he's like, yeah, I'll make a video for like $50, then I'll be like, oh, okay, so like you're actually like this.
Right. It's not like just something because some people are saying like he keeps getting harassed in public, so
yeah. I understand. Like I understand.
He just charges money.
In public.
Yeah,
I get like when I go to Times Square, I get approached in public a lot too. But
is that a real thing?
Yeah, I do.
I wonder if someone's gonna try to hit me if I go because I've been
recognized. Quite a lot when I go like into town.
Interesting, because I've been recognized like around here a couple of times, like maybe 5 times over the past like I don't know, like 6 or 7 months. I don't go out too much, and it's been Corona season, so. But
yeah, like today, like a bunch of kids, like I just saw them pointing at me, and I was like, I like waved, and they're like, "Curly Daddy." I was like,
that's
right.
cool. Maybe I'll head out there. I just don't know if I'll get the same reception, but we'll find out. Or
I mean,
I'll get shot by somebody or something. I don't know.
I don't know, bro. I'll tell you what happened to me today. I got a rock thrown at me.
Really? Why?
I don't know.
Because you hate women.
What if I'm not saying I'm not about to victimize myself here, but I got a rock thrown at me today. I don't know who by, but a rock all of a sudden like I saw somebody throw a rock at me, and I was like, what the frick?
That's fucked up. I'm assuming they missed you with the rock.
They missed me. I mean, because I'm a G. Like I'm
right. You dodged the rock, right?
Yeah, I dodged the rock. Well, I was a moving target, so it would have been hard to hit me. But I don't know what that was about. I don't know if the person knew who I was and decided to throw a rock at me, or if they were just having a bad day.
Yeah, they just threw it and it happened to almost hit you. I don't know.
I was like, New York.
Yeah, no, people are dicks out here, but I can imagine people would know. I mean, this is like the almost California, I guess, is New York City, because a lot of these like people like New Maine and all of them moved out to California to get recognition for being a TikToker, which blows the fuck out of my mind.
I mean, people move to LA and their content just immediately goes in the toilet, isn't it? You know?
Is that what happens? Yeah, I'm probably never moving. So
name one person who is a TikToker that moved to LA. Because that's where all the TikTokers are moving, and they still made the same good content.
I don't know, maybe Charli D'Amelio? I have no fucking idea, honestly. I don't think anybody on TikTok has made it anywhere. Maybe Bella Porch is starting to build with her new song, which, what a fucking shame. But...
well, the music industry is a joke if somebody like Bella Porch
make it so dumb.
But, you know, it's like... I mean, especially like people that are like comedy TikTokers, like freaking Poloboy, like moved out to LA, immediately gets a girl pregnant and goes off the rails, you know?
Yeah, Poloboy is an interesting figure. He would have probably been better off just staying out of like he got a little bit political. That apology video is what really fucked him more than anything else. Because after that
video is ridiculous.
It's
absolutely
so dumb.
And like I never talked to Ryan about it because Ryan doesn't really have like the balls to talk to me about it.
Who's that?
He was, like, Ryan Beard. And I know he was defending like the apology video, but like come on.
No, it was a virtue signal. Like there was no substance to that.
I will admit I'm friends with Lance videos.
Okay. I mean, I'm mutuals with Nick videos. I don't particularly care for either of them. But...
I mean, I'll say, like, I'm friends with Lance videos because, like, I can tell he's a nice kid at heart. He definitely has some, like, radical views that I don't agree with.
He's like a mini Nick Fuentes. Like, he's trying to be based as fuck, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But, like, I've talked to him, but the thing that we connect on is not politics, it's our faith, you know?
Yeah, sure, that's fair.
Like, he's like Lance talked to me and he was like, I can tell you're a low-key Trump supporter, and I was like, I mean, like, I don't really say who I vote for. That's another thing about college. I think every girl in my cohort has asked me who I voted for.
I just tell them like, who cares? Donald Trump is over. Like, who fucking cares anymore?
I just tell them Joe Biden and just, like say
you voted Kanye West.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, of course. I mean, I just think I miss the days when that was very rude to ask. I still think it is.
What? Who you voted for? Yeah, I understand.
Private.
Now
it's private.
Now it's a point of like morals. Like if you voted for Trump, then you're a racist. So we need to know who you voted for.
I mean, I'm the first. I'm the first to tell people I love my parents and they're Republican. Like I don't care.
Yeah, no, my mom voted for Trump. I didn't, but she did. I don't give a fuck. The thing is that people who voted for Trump, at least the ones that I know, I think that most people who voted for Trump, they weren't like these like far right-wing extremist racists. They just didn't like Hillary Clinton.
Here's the thing though. It's like if you, for me and you, I guess, like if you were canceled for your parents' beliefs, then like most celebrities would be canceled because a lot of people's parents.
Well, they're conservative, yeah.
Conservative, one, because they have to pay bills, and two, because that's how they grew up.
Yeah, you know? Right. No, it makes sense. I mean, unless, again, like, people didn't really like Hillary because she was, I mean, she's, like, seen as one of the most corrupt politicians ever.
But she is.
Yeah, so like, you know, you put, like, not to be an asshole, but you put a corrupt politician that happened to be a woman, and it's not, I don't think it's a negative to be a woman, but a lot of people do. There are people who are like, a lot of people go like, okay, I have no problem with a woman president, but like, how is China going to see us, kind of a deal. That's kind of a lot of people's perspective. So it doesn't help to be a woman, unfortunately. So you have a corrupt, like, a career politician woman, of course, that called like a bunch of people deplorables. Like, of course you're going to lose.
Hillary Clinton. I mean, I believe she's had people murdered.
I'd fuck
Not
her.
a
Though.
joke.
I'd murder that pussy.
You're a menace to society.
I am. I'll tell her to her face. But she might like that.
Just to say you've done it. Just to be like, I hit Hillary Clinton.
Hell yeah. Are you kidding me? That'd be awesome. That'd be fucking dope. I'd put it all on the line for Hillary Clinton. Fuck it. She's not even that bad looking, honestly. Like, people give her too much shit.
Maybe young Hillary Clinton, I guess, wasn't terrible.
I don't give a fuck. She's not that bad looking.
Bro. What do you mean, bro? She looks like a freaking raisin.
Hold on. Let's see how old Hillary Clinton is. Let's see what her age is. What the fuck? No, I just want her age. This is such a difficult thing for some reason.
She's 73.
73? She looks good for 73. She's not bad looking.
She maintains youth by sucking the souls out of lives.
Hey, well, come suck my soul out, Hillary. I got a soul sucking pipe for you, Hillary Clinton. It's connected to my body. Did you miss this, Curly?
No, I miss talking to you, not your infatuation with having sex with old women.
Yeah, that's true. I can respect that. But yeah, man, with that Poloboy shit, because I know we got a little off, but like that I don't know, that shit bothers me, and it's annoying that so many people.
Well, I think it's dangerous.
So shitty about it. Yeah, no, I think that like it's crazy how there are so many people, especially progressives, who when you're like, yeah, you should take care of your kid, they're like, no, you don't have to do that, and it's like, holy fuck, dog. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, how? Like, that's such a net loss for society to not take care of your kid.
Yeah, and then your kid has daddy issues.
Yeah, it's a bad thing to not take care of your kid.
And then yeah, your kid has daddy issues, and then you get more liberals. That's probably what he's doing.
Even though honestly, it's been liberal policies that's driven people away from the nuclear family. I'm not even against like 2 moms, 2 dads, whatever. I don't give a fuck. But like, you should be raised by 2 parents. And like, you know, Poloboy should be raising his kid because he's.
I definitely believe in order to have a stable child that you do need not a father, but a father figure.
Sure. Oh yeah, absolutely. You need like a strong father figure, and like, well, I guess maybe
you had your uncle.
Yeah,
right?
And my scoutmaster, but maybe he's better. Maybe the kid's better off because I don't think Poloboy's a strong father figure.
Poloboy might as well have a pussy. Like, let's be real. I mean, he should. He's spineless. He's a spineless. He's a spineless piece of crap. I can't respect him. I mean, when he started, I like this content when he was living in New York and like unproblematic. Then he moves to LA, gets paid to do some voting advertisements, and talks about politics. Like, you don't think any of that stuff he gets paid for? Like, come on, like the dude probably sold out to do voting ads and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And he continues to talk about it and speak on things he has no idea about. He starts talking about abortion around the same time that his girl or his woman that he got pregnant. It's a bad look. Then he has the kid, leaves the kid alone.
Well, you know what the worst part about it, the part that's even worse, like, because it's you should take care of your kid, but the worst part is if you read her Instagram posts, she made a post about how about how he said he would be there and then he flaked and disappeared and then he came back. Like, it seems like he just came back for the birth to save face. From like TikTok pressure, and so like there's no long-term anything, and that's the part that's the worst, because like not only are you not going to take care of your kid like a scumbag, but you're going to lie to to your child's mother and say you'll be there, and then you're gonna flake. It's fucked up. That's like the no sense of responsibility. And it's one of those things where there are so many pro-choicers defending him, it's making me want to be pro-life. Like, I just feel like it's like to me, we can set different standards, but at the end of the day, if you're going to keep the kid, then it's a kid. But it seems like that people just think that the men can walk away, but it's like such a negative thing. And then they're like, you shouldn't be giving him so much shit. And it's like, that's all we can do, because legally there's nothing you can do. Like, we can get away and do nothing. So let's shame the fuck out of him.
Yeah, I mean, he deserves, that's very much deserved. He deserves every bit of hate that he gets and more. I mean,
oh yeah,
the fact that people are defending him just shows you what type of world we're living in right now.
The world where people don't want to have responsibility for like anything in their own fucking life. It's pathetic.
Yeah, I mean, you messed up. You didn't wear a condom. You friggin' or the condom busted, and you got a girl pregnant. Like, you're an idiot.
It should have used spermicide,
Yeah, or whatever. And the chick doesn't want to get an abortion. And
yeah, right. And just because society is pro-choice doesn't mean that everybody is. Like, some people like are personally pro-life, societally pro-choice. My thing is, you could pay child support and you could see your kid like once a week, and you don't have to be a good fucking husband. You could just be a good dad. But those principles don't apply. So,
I mean, I definitely think Poloboy was like, "Are you sure you don't want to kill it?" Sure?
Oh, he was pushing for it, and that's fine. Whatever. I mean, it was a little shitty, but whatever. But I hate that people are boiling this down to like kid drama. They're like, "Why are you involved in this drama?" It's like, well, I was raised by a single mother, so like I understand how horrible it is.
I mean, this ain't kid drama no more.
No,
I mean,
it's not.
This ain't petty. This ain't petty TikTok drama. I mean, this is real life.
This is a literal kid child drama. You know what I mean? Like an actual, you have a child. Like it's an actual human life that you are taking an active stance to make sure that kid grows up worse off. Like that is my perspective on the situation. Is that's what Poloboy's doing.
Yeah. No, he's a crappy person. I know Joe's was like kind of friends with him. Like, I told Joe, I was like,
oh, Joe Bart.
I was like, I used to like him, but like I have no respect for him.
Well, look, my thing is, it's really just a lack of responsibility when it comes down to it. Like, I don't care about the progressive virtue signaling, but like the not taking care of your kid and then lying to the girl, saying that you would, but then flaking. Like, that's why she probably outed him, because he was acting like a kid. I don't blame her.
The chick decided to finally hold him responsible. I mean, he's the dad.
And now he's pretending.
And then and now he's making jokes about it and not even calling it his baby. He's calling it the baby. Like, nah, bro, that's your baby.
Yeah, it's his baby forever.
Like, that thing has your DNA in it, like, and you can't do anything about it.
The only thing I can hope is at the very least he can just always feel guilty for the rest of his life. That's my goal, is to make sure he feels like a shitty person forever. Like, I just want everything to remind Poloboy that he's a deadbeat dad. That's the best that we could do, is shame him into like having PTSD over not being there for his kid. That's all we could do.
And also, like, we're creators and we actually have some type of pull in modern day society, however small that is. Like, so making a joke about it for me was also like saying like, well, I'm not gonna sit here and let somebody act like that with no consequence.
Yeah, you're taking a stance.
If you do that, like, I'm gonna call you out for bad behavior.
But then
I'm not gonna let all of your liberal fans be like, oh my gosh, you're so brave for leaving behind your child.
But then it goes to the flip side too, because he's also a big creator. So by him playing all these manipulative games, he's just like sending a signal to young like men that it's totally fine what he's doing.
I know, it's like. Yeah.
But being friends with a conservative is so much worse.
Yeah, I know. It's like that was my joke that I made on TikTok. I was like, I guess the only way the baby can have Poloboy acknowledge his existence is to be friends with a Republican so he can make an apology video on it.
Yeah, right. I'm sorry that I ever wanted to take care of my baby that was Republican. I knew I should have just killed it.
Yeah. He was like, I wanted to kill that thing anyways. Whatever.
Oh man, well, he's probably just gonna move on like scot free. Nobody's gonna give a fuck, and
Unfortunately, that's how it's gonna be. But for
Mhm.
me and for a lot of people, I think they're definitely never gonna get that respect back for because it's just been like watching Poloboy has just been like watching a train wreck recently. I mean, every day it's something new.
Yeah, just let him fizzle out. Well, that's what's probably gonna happen. That's what
I
happened
think he
to a
will
lot of
fizzle out.
TikTokers.
I mean, he already has like the personality of a grapefruit. You know, it's just like
You're going in.
I don't like him.
I can
Like
tell. That's fine.
he's not. There's a reason that he quit Twitch after 2 weeks because he can't.
Well, what happened? What did he do on Twitch?
He literally just sat in front of the camera and cooked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Poloboy's all right. Well, whatever. I mean, at this point,
he has no way to have any long-term content. The one type of long-term content he made was his 3-minute apology videos, and everybody hated him for it.
Yeah. Well, at this point, what'll probably happen is he's probably just gonna like be in LA. I don't know. Probably go down like the same pipeline as most of the other like young men on TikTok that are just there to like look attractive, and then
he's gonna have to get a job.
Well, then he'll end up Andre Lopezing somebody, and then
I wouldn't put it past. It seems like every TikToker that moves up to LA has some type of problem with touching children.
Yes, it does seem like there's an issue with that. It's actually really.
And what's bad is I'm friends with their brother, the Lopez's other brother.
What, like the Rock brother, the ugly one? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I'm friends with Xavier Lopez.
Like on TikTok, or like you've spoken to him?
Yeah, like we've talked a little bit, and
shit.
so like I feel bad about making Tony Andreas slander because their brother's a nice guy. Like he has a family and kids.
The whole situation's fucked up. I wish people would talk about it the right way because what Tony Lopez did was gross, but it wasn't like beyond like an apology. Like he was fucking around. He was talking to 16-year-olds in his disgusting backwater state. That was acceptable for a 20-year-old to do. There's laws in every state to protect it, unfortunately, and he's apologized and said he was going to stop. And people people go after Tony as like a virtue signal. Andre, on the other hand, though, 23 years old, fucking with
that happened so long ago. What happened? I forgot.
So the allegations, which seem to be pretty strong. Because like his girlfriend broke up with him and a bunch of shit had happened, is he was 23 and there was a hype house party and then he ended up having sex with a 14-year-old. Now, apparently the girl's like sister said she was 18 in like a snap and lied about it. Which to me, you don't know what a 14-year-old does. You should be able to tell. My biggest issue is that how did she get into a hype house party where there was drinking there? That's kind of gets me. So even if Andre shouldn't be responsible, I don't know why the hype house isn't responsible for letting a minor into a drinking party at their hype house.
Yeah.
That's what gets me more than anything else. Like nothing happened and nobody said anything and it just kind of died off. And then I made my old enough to bleed, old enough to breed. Thank you. Like Andre Lopez gave me this advice and then I ended up the one getting heat instead of him. It's a mythical world we live in,
Hey man, if rage is on the clock.
Yep. Then you got to put her to bed early.
Exactly.
Oh my god. So, well, that took a fucking. That's all right. So, are you gonna collab with the Lopez brothers?
I might collab with the one.
What are you guys gonna do? Are you guys gonna go to the preschools and hang out, or?
No. The one that doesn't touch kids.
The one that doesn't. Somebody asked in the chat, "What does doxing mean?" Doxing is like when somebody leaks your personal information.
Yeah, it's mega annoying, but like at the end of the day, like, what are you gonna do? You have my address. Come over.
Yeah, right.
I carry, bro.
I'm surprised nobody has doxed me yet. Nobody's found anything out.
It's because you don't even release your name, really.
That's true. That is true.
Not a lot of people know your glorious name, so.
That's true. I also don't have any of my social media like linked or anything.
That too.
And I also don't have a job.
That too.
This is what I do now. I just do fucking. I'm on TikTok. So
that's my plan. That's my plan now. I'm done with load.
You're doing just TikTok? You making bank on that creator fund?
Trying. Yeah.
That's good. Let me ask you a question. Have you noticed like a substantial drop in the amount of like money per view you get?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
I've noticed like a massive drop.
Yeah, a little bit. So that's why sometimes I do ads now, just to make up for that drop.
Yeah, I don't have any. I don't have any. I think somebody reached out to me for like a ball trimmer or something. And I was like,
I had a company reach out for me today to do an ad. It was like a $400 ad, and they were like, can you make a video like talking about the suppression of young black voters?
he said no. I'm assuming.
Yeah, said no.
You piece of shit. Why? What was there? What
I
was
don't
there?
like getting political. I don't like getting political.
I'm
That's
just kidding.
political.
I'm just kidding. What was their foundation though? Like the young black voters? Like what was the specifics? Did they give you any resource to prove that there was like suppression of young black voters?
When it comes to talking about voter suppression, there's usually little evidence anyway. So,
I mean,
let me see here.
I mean, listen, there are some states that do target the particular practices that poor people in general, but it tends to be poor black people, utilize. That's where people come from with that. Like, for instance, I think they banned voting on Sundays in one state where people heavily voted on Sundays.
This is how they worded it. Post a video on TikTok explaining how Republicans, knowing that their policies are not popular enough to win a majority in increasingly diverse counties, are planning to instead suppress the vote of young progressive people of color to maintain power. We encourage you to share your message in Spanish and English.
They want you to put it in Spanish too? I mean,
Donde está la leche?
So no, there are some states that do that. Like I was saying before. So there's a couple. They'll ban particular.
I believe that.
Yeah, like they'll ban particular practices.
I just don't like getting political.
That's fair. That's fair.
And I mean, I believe that. I believe that voter suppression happens. I definitely don't believe is to the scale that.
No, it's not to the scale. It's generally like counties. It's usually like counties and whatnot. Like it's not every black person in America is getting. It's definitely not big enough
to. It's definitely not big enough to make a freaking ad about it.
I mean, I would make an ad about it.
I'm not.
Well, you're not. I know you're not political. I know that you're not political.
I'm not selling. I'm not selling out to talk about something that ain't even true.
What about Mr. Bruno? Why doesn't he take that ad? That sounds like a Mr. Bruno thing.
He is the person that set me up with these people because I did do a voting ad. And here's something interesting that a lot of people don't know is that me and Mr. Bruno did the same ad for this company. It was for Elizabeth Warren. They were doing campaigns for Joe Biden, and they were paying TikTok creators to make voting ads. And Mr. Bruno did it, and he took it the direction of Trump sucks, frick off. Young people need to put their liberal heinies out there and vote. And I talked to the person, and I was like, "Is it okay if I stay partisan?" Because I know you were
partisan, yeah.
Can I stay bipartisan? And I was like, I know you guys are obviously Democratic, but the thing is, I don't want to get Democrats to vote. I just want to get people to vote.
Yeah, right. Let people express their constitutional right to vote.
Yeah. And so, because I was like, I do agree, not enough young people vote, but so that's what I want to talk about, not about how not just mindlessly say Orange Man bad, and then
right.
And that's what I told him. He was like, that's fine. You can do that. You can be bipartisan. We just want you to make 2 videos about getting people to vote. So that's what I did. And me and Mr. Bruno got paid the same. But that's the time that everybody turned on Mr. Bruno and started.
Yeah, they gave him a lot of shit, man. They gave him a lot of.
That's when the whole "you fell off" thing started with Mr. Bruno. And if Mr. Bruno took it the direction that I did, that probably would have never happened.
Well, dude, honestly, it's one of those things where he didn't even fall off, but people told him he fell off and he got negative attention. So because it happened to me, I was hitting good numbers for a while, and then I just, with all the hate, I was like, dude, I don't even feel like I'm not even enjoying TikTok anymore. I don't even want to be on TikTok. And then you end up canceling yourself. And that's kind of what he did, because he could have just pushed through it. It wouldn't have mattered at all. It wouldn't have made.
Yeah, that's what I did. I mean, a few months ago, everybody was on my butt. You fell off. You just gotta push through those times if you're a TikToker. It's a roller coaster. Not unless you make Yeah, it is. So you just never know. Like right now, I'm on a bit of a high. I'll be in a low next month, and then I'll
Yeah,
be in
it
another.
happens. It
That's just
happens, and
it's
it
just how it
fucks you
works.
up, and it makes you feel like shit.
You just gotta learn. You just gotta learn to not care, and that's the problem with Joe, Mr. Bruno. Like he gained so much in a month. He gained like 3 mil in a month,
Oh wow!
and then he shows who he really is, which I love Joe, but some people don't like the fact that he's liberal.
Mm-hmm.
But I love him, and he loves me, and we're really good friends.
Yeah, no, I haven't. I haven't talked to him in a while. He's
doing good.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I reached out to him and he didn't. I guess he didn't see my message a little while. I think a couple days ago, but it's good that he's vibing. He's chilling out.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, TikTok's fucking. It's something, man. It's pretty fucked. So I'm just happy that I have like the other platforms to fall back onto, like Twitch.
Yeah, once I get back home, I'm gonna get back on those. But it's just so hard to do that in college, and I am on.
Oh yeah, I've been mostly like my YouTube is actually what's doing the best.
Yeah,
right now.
It is. Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Because it fell off after Donald Trump like lost. Like I lost interest in politics. Most people lost interest in politics. So I was like, lower
Thank
views.
the Lord. If there's one positive to Donald Trump not winning, it's that.
Oh yeah, no, it's true. So I was like, okay, what do I want to do? What do I enjoy? And then I've been just kind of fucking around. And then like I've been enjoying like a little bit of TikTok, bullshit, and a little bit of I do.
TikTok sure is giving you enough drama though now.
There's plenty of bullshit on TikTok to cover. And then I've been just talking about like some current event stuff and shit like that. But it's been going all right. The EDP thing certainly gave me plenty of fucking content to work with. I'll tell you that. That was.
Oh yeah, something. That too. That was. I've been subscribed to the EDP for like 3 years, and I had unsubscribed.
Yeah, right. I also got deleted. That's fucked up, man. That shit.
I unsubscribed before he got taken off. But,
oh, that's good.
Like,
yeah,
I just thought he was funny. I was like, I guess he makes pretty funny videos.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, after that, like, he's an idiot. I don't know, man.
That shit was fucked, and then the whole thing was fucked. So that whole thing was fucked up, man. The whole 13-year-old shit. I don't know, like.
Yeah, and how he just admitted to it so nonchalantly.
They pretended it didn't happen now. Now he's just pretending he's getting harassed and everybody's a bad guy and a meanie face to him. So
that's a great, isn't it great? For us that like we don't have to worry about getting exposed for stuff like that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, no, right. That's like the only thing. Well, I guess I have to worry because people just keep telling me that because of the joke I made that I must be a predator, and they constantly, to this day, people still take it out of context. But that's just
But it's like.
It's almost funny.
The two things, it's great as a TikToker and as an internet personality. If you've never touched kids and you've never said the N-word, and you've never said the N-word in your life, then you're just like, oh, that's great. Now I don't have to worry about it anymore.
No, right? You're fine. Well, I mean, bro, with the fucking, it's crazy when people started accusing me of like the whole because of the joke. I got like floods of people like, hey, what's up? And they're like fucking PFPs of like kids, and it's like, if I was a predator, I would certainly be smarter than to message someone back on fucking Instagram. You know what I mean? Not that that makes me look any better, but like it's so weird. It's fucking weird as hell. But it doesn't even matter because I don't fuck kids. I don't fuck anybody.
That's good. Yeah, me neither. I mean, I'm a virgin, so.
That's true. I haven't even messaged, like, because I used to, when I first got a little famous, I was talking to girls and stuff. I was having fun.
I know. I heard.
I know. But now I don't even do that.
I was there for that one controversy.
Yup. It's crazy. That whole thing. But like, I was talking to like some attractive like TikTokers and stuff, and it just feels good to be on the hunt as an old man. But now it's I'm over it. I'm happy. I mean, like I moved to my new house, and like everything's kind of changed. Like it's like it was almost like I'm not like I wasn't a kid, but it's like I'm not a kid anymore. Like I have my own shit. I have like a house to take care of now and everything. So it puts you in a new frame of mind.
How's Mama Gut?
They're doing pretty well. Everybody's doing well.
Nice.
I put up. I'm proud of my. I put up a TV. I mounted a TV on my wall, so I was happy about that.
That's hilarious. I had to help my girlfriend do that
Really,
today.
it was fun. I enjoyed it. I got the stud finder, and I bought like an impact
Ah,
drill.
and you gotta get the drill and the
Yeah,
stuff right
yeah. I
here.
bought it was fucked up. I had like a whole thing. It was a whole day project because I got the stud finder and I got the
Yeah.
drill with the impact in it, and then I drilled it into the wall, and then the screws wouldn't go in all because you have to drill holes and then you have to put the screws in. The screw wouldn't go in all the way, so I had to go to Home Depot and I had to get a socket wrench.
You didn't go to Lowe's?
No, I didn't. I'm sorry. I
No,
got
no, it's like it's hilarious because my girlfriend, she just moved into this apartment. It's like a nice apartment. She wants to mount a TV because she can't really put it on a TV stand because it's a New York apartment. It's not extremely big.
right.
And she's like, okay, I have a drill and she's like, okay, I have screws and I have a screwdriver. And I was like,
Yeah, you can't do that.
what are you gonna do? Like, are you just gonna screw this into the wall? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, do you know where the studs are? And she was like, what's a stud? And I was like, okay, we're gonna have to get you a stud finder and a drill. And she was like, I'm glad I have a country boy around to get my work done. I was like, it's not that I'm a country boy, it's that I have an IQ.
She had a real man around the house. How big is her TV?
It ain't even that big. Like, she just wants it mounted. So
That's fair. I got myself a nice 70-inch TV. I was like,
that's what I got. That's what I got my dad for Christmas.
Yeah, it's
so
nice.
Yeah, I don't understand. Yeah.
it's very.
So
nice.
yeah, I've been having I put together her bed frame and her desk. And
Damn, she's probably oozing over that, Curly. You sure you're still a virgin? Are you sure you're still a virgin?
Yeah, I like roll up my sleeve and like, oh, don't mind me. She's hammering away.
Does she like that?
I mean, she likes that I can actually do work. I mean, that's the thing about being like a male in New York City that isn't a pussy. And like, it's like I'm an actual man, so that's rare to come by in New York because most
like somebody who can actually take care of their shit. Women, I mean, like everybody likes to deny it, but like women like a handyman, like women
like manly men. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, no, they like it.
I hate to break it to you, but if you're a manly man in a world of not so manly men like I am, then
yeah, they like the guy who can like take care, like can like put fucking. They like the handyman. They like the one that can like do shit and take care of them. You know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and it's not, I mean, it's just like people like to deny it, but girls need a guy that's going to take care of them.
Yeah, I mean, listen, they just need a masculine figure. I don't know. I just feel like I'm pretty sure there's like statistics talking about how like conservative men and women are happier.
I believe it. I mean, most because I definitely don't. Golly, every day I'm in New York, I just hate the Democratic Party more and more. It's like I hate both parties. I hate both parties, but the more I'm being canceled by people, obviously when you get canceled it's by the left, so
yeah, you know, it's occasional by like conservative people, but
it's occasional really... and I definitely think there are a lot of conservative idiots out there, and whatever, there's smart people on both sides and there's dumb people on both sides, but like golly man, like the more I'm here, it's just like the more like I can't take it. Like I
live on the island, so it's much more like moderate conservative out here. So it's not the same bullshit issue. Like we're just vibing out here. We're pretty good. Everybody's pretty happy out here. All my bosses like that have been black and Hispanic, like they're all more conservative. Like it's normal out here. Like everybody's a little more conservative. It's not like arguments about big shit.
Yeah. And that stat makes sense because liberals, what do? They argue, they cry, and they worry about the news. Like that's what they do.
Well, in 2016 there's a school out here, Stony Brook. It's a good school. When Trump got elected, they did a 2-day like basically like a huddle circle for like all the liberals to cry if they got that upset by Donald Trump winning. It's not even a joke.
I remember that. I remember like all these like schools saying like, we have support if you...
Yeah, in case you're upset that Donald Trump won, and it's like, what are you doing?
Oh gosh, that was so... When I showed up to school, when Donald Trump got elected, and like some of the liberal teachers just like crying, I never laughed so hard in my life.
It's pathetic. That's the worst part.
It was great. I didn't even like Donald Trump, and I just like seeing them cry.
No, that's the thing. Is like I didn't like Donald Trump either. I mean, well, you know, here's what I'll say. On like a personal level, I like Donald Trump in the sense that he was like a New Yorker. But on like a societal level, he was terrible. But I didn't particularly care for Donald Trump. But like it's like if you're that weak that you're gonna cry over Donald Trump winning the election, like you're a fucking loser. Like that's pathetic. Like that's fucking pathetic.
Yeah.
And nobody cried when Biden won. Yeah. So.
Yeah, exactly. Except for raiding the White House, but you know.
Oh well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, you know, you got a good point. They didn't cry; they just decided to commit a federal offense. That's true. That's a good comparison.
That was a bad luck.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I tell you what, dude, it's so good to talk to you because I've needed this. I've needed to blow off steam like this, man.
I feel you. Oh, because you need somebody normal to talk to, yeah.
Yes, I need somebody normal.
We should definitely meet up very soon. Maybe I'll hang out at that Josh thing. Maybe I'll go out there.
And if not that, I'm here until June 20th.
Oh yeah, for sure. Maybe I'll go out there, or if you want, you can come out here too. It's up to you. You can take your. If you want.
Can I take a train?
Yeah. I just don't know how expensive this shit is. Shit's fucking.
Okay. I was planning on going out to Coney Island. How close is that to you?
I have no fucking idea. You think I would? I'll look it up. You think I would know? Actually, let me look at my phone. You think I would know that?
I just don't know what train to take to get to you.
The Long Island Railroad you would take to get out here.
Okay, I would have to find that.
Yeah, you'd have to. I think you'd have to take like a fucking subway to the LIRR.
Yep.
Let me see.
I can do that.
Is there parking around your apartment?
No.
Oh, see, that's the thing too. I'd have to take a train up there too. Did you meet up with Joe Bart yet?
No, I'm gonna stay at his house over the summer though.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know if you saw, but me and Jonathan Moss hung out for a day.
I saw the video of. I saw the videos. They were funny. I saw the ones where you. Did he get? How did he get you to do those videos where you whipped him with watermelon juice?
I just like, as long as you don't make me look too bad.
Did he was like, I won't. Was it his idea?
It was his idea. Trust me, that was not my idea to make racist jokes. And as long as it was being posted by a black man,
yeah, it's okay. That's true.
So yeah, no, but Jonathan, a really nice guy, seems to be doing a lot better. Like I talked to him about like the incident and like all that, and he was like, yeah, I'm good now. Like thanks for reaching out. The dude. I love Jonathan. He's a very nice guy. He's the first person I've met, and I've been like, oh yeah, he definitely has ADHD because he cannot focus on anything.
What is he Is he a little kooky?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, you got to be on TikTok, but like, he's the first. Yeah. I can genuinely say he's the first person I've met, and I've like off the first 10 seconds of talking to him, I've just been like, oh yeah, you got ADHD, bro.
That's
like.
Funny.
It's because like he's like yeah, Gideon. So we're gonna be doing this thing, and he's like, you know, like then he starts talking about something completely different, and then he'll snap back and be like, sorry, I have ADHD.
Is he in New York right now?
No, he travels all over. He was staying with this girl. He was staying with this girl that he met. Just DM'd him.
I think that he's just fucking girls and then just driving to their houses and shit. Like he's just balling it up.
Yeah, he's a nomad, pretty much.
Yeah, he's a fucking nomad, just getting his dick wet. You know, I can respect that.
Yeah, I mean, he's a extremely nice guy.
Oh yeah.
He wanted to pump out content, so he was on. Yeah, so we like practiced the scene like 5 times beforehand and like all that stuff. I was like,
that sounds like a lot of fun.
It was fun.
Just so he can call you a racist, basically. Not like it was like a joke. I would love to do those jokes.
It was funny.
Let's see. I'll do some with Jonathan Moss, and then I'll be like, hey, John, can I get the N-word pass? And then we'll see where that goes from there.
Yeah, but he was nice. He was the first person I've met that's a TikToker. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right. Well, do you have anything else you want to chat about, Curly?
No, not really. I think I spilled it all. I think I definitely blew off
You
steam
got
in this.
What's going on with your girlfriend? When do we get to meet her? Does she live in New York?
Yeah, she lives like a few blocks from me. I'm
Are
going
you
over there. I'm going over there in like
gonna kiss her?
around now. Yeah.
You kiss her on the lips? So you guys have any plans once you go back home? Are you gonna do a long distance thing, or is she coming back home with you?
Yeah, we'll do like distance for like the few like the 15 weeks that I'm not gonna be there. And then when I come back, I'm here for good. So like with my other relationship, it was like the thought of me being in New York forever was looming over the relationship with my ex.
Right, for
And
sure.
like with this current, like with my current girlfriend, it's like I have that to look forward to when I'm back home. Like I'm actually like it doesn't even feel like distance because I know that I'm gonna be back there and be back there for good.
Right, yeah, that makes sense.
So it's not like gonna put a strain on our relationship other than like missing each other. But I can get through that.
That's fair, yeah. Tell her to come back home with you or something for a while.
I might come visit when I come visit because she lives near where Joe lives.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so she lives in
Yeah, she lives like 10 minutes from Joe.
Really? And you live close to her?
No. I'm saying her hometown.
Oh, her actual home, not her apartment.
actual,
Okay,
yeah.
that makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense. Okay. All right, that's cool. Definitely good luck with that. And make sure you keep up with me and text me, Curly, all right?
I will. I hope to see you hopefully in a week, but if you can't do that, then
I'm gonna try to make it. I'm gonna try to make it there, just so I.
I'll remind you. I'll remind you. But if you can't, then I'll definitely see you sometime.
Yeah, for sure. So
you gotta come into the city.
I know. I will. I'm gonna come into the city. That's the thing is, I gotta take. I want to like drive into the city.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know if that's like acceptable.
There is like parking on the street.
Yeah, it's a pain in the fucking ass. I'll probably end up just taking like a. I enjoy like the subway. It's just so fucking expensive, but it'll be alright.
You'll be okay.
I'll just have to get my personal chauffeur to take me. I'm rich now, you know what I mean?
Yeah, same.
All right, my man. You take care, all right?
All right, I'll see you in a bit, man.
Peace. Hey guys, did you notice something throughout that whole podcast or that whole interaction? Look at this. Look at this imposter from Among Us right here. Nobody noticed the imposter from Among Us a single time. Not one of you guys did anything about that. The fuck? You guys didn't even notice it. You didn't even notice it. Sussy imposter. Right there. Right there. Sussy imposter balls. Alright. Let me play some of these alerts for you goofy people.
When is the IRL collab?
Soon. I want to talk about something.
Massachusetts every state.
What? Oh, Massachusetts is better than every state. I think that's what you meant to say. Fuck you, nerd.
Sorry, Papa, I had to go for a little it. Did you already go over the TikTok segment with Curly? Also, have you redeemed TikToks yet? Just asking.
No, I haven't done TikToks yet. I'm gonna go through this. I gotta pee, and then we'll do some TikToks and stuff, and I want to go through this
just resubscribed.
Hey, thank you so much for the resub.
Hey, I've really been enjoying the streams. Keep up the good work.
Thank you so much. I will be right back. I gotta pee real quick. I'm gonna run a quick ad. If you guys don't want to have to watch the ad, you can. Sorry, you just have to have a sub. If you have Amazon Prime, you get one free Prime sub every month. ! Prime in the chat allows you to utilize that sub on Papa Gut. I will be right back, guys. Un momento, por favor. Hey everyone, if you liked that video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to follow my Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, Discord, and TikTok. All links are in the description. Also, check out my Patreon if you'd like to support me even more than you already do. Thank you so much, everyone. I love you all.